After a well-deserved holiday, it's time to say goodbye to this old year. As I tried to figure out what the last video would be about, I saw those unfinished paintings on my table. I put them there because the last thing they need is a coat of varnish. That sealed-in layer will finalize that painting and make sure that it is protected. Just like we were protecting ourselves this year. Knowing that we can do difficult things, doesn't matter how many times life brings its ups and downs our way, one thing remains clear, and that is that we can do what we set our minds to. Things always turn out exactly the way they were meant to be. While we journey through this adventure called life and find ourselves dealing with the ups and downs, we know one thing, and that is that love is all around. We need to spread love into our thoughts and breathe deeply to become whole again. The more we practice these easier things, the better insight will come to us when we are quiet. This will bring forth our personal permission to dedicate some more time to what we love to do. This can broaden our minds and expand our creativity. A deep knowing that as much as we need others, everything we've ever wanted is already within ourselves. We only have to take the time to discover that within. Discovering your own path and finding a journey that is looking more and more like the life you want is exactly what we are up to. You may need a few more moments to connect than the other person, or maybe redo that one thing that you've been struggling with. Either way, it will pretty soon become your favorite thing. The more we do it, the more we start loving it. It is important to set your intentions and have a clear idea of what you want. No half-hearted attempts can become great at all. We have to be deliberate in what we want and allow our focus to shift towards the one thing that we want to reach for. The process will unfold for us once we've laid down the initial intentions. Once we've done that, we can commit to what we need. This is all part of the journey. I heard a dear friend say recently that growth happens while we struggle through the things that we once thought was holding us back. And then, suddenly we have a breakthrough, just to discover that it was easier than we thought it would be. Our growth happens all the time, and the most growth happens when we are tried and tested. There is no goal or dream too big for you to achieve. And when others say it can't be done, it's only because they have set their own limits. Breaking the rules of what you need to succeed will propel you forward and catapult you into the right direction. So what comes next? While our journey will unfold through important and less important things, we need to keep our eyes set on our goals. We need to be present with ourselves, find things to be grateful for every single day, and make all those moments in between count for something. Learn to appreciate more. Learn to flow with the current. Learn to let go of everything you are resisting. Learn to trust the process. Learn that every layer of everything you add will only add to the beauty at the end. Now just take one deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to let go of all the things you thought you still wanted to do. Everything you needed to do was done, and there's nothing left to do for this year. With the next deep breath, inhale a new sense of willingness to give everything you are striving for a second chance, including your own limiting beliefs. So, let's exhale that negative criticism once again. Now, inhale that fresh new outlook on your abilities. Exhale self-doubt. Inhale an inspiring idea. Exhale all those old beliefs about what you were, and inhale new perspective. Turn your focus to your heart and listen to the beat for just a second. Do you realize that you are alive and well? You have so much to give and as much to receive. I was reminded on this day that we cannot receive anything when our hands are filled with old things. It's really time to let go and receive the new. Take your little bit of life and make the journey worthwhile. Imagine your own happiness, see your success, and celebrate all the new things that is approaching. Open your arms to new growth and blossom into a new and renewed sense of joy. Adopt a new way of seeing and embark on a new journey. Our strength is just around the corner. It doesn't matter what you are leaving behind. Just leave all of those old things that were holding you back. Your own regrets, your own anger, all those things you didn't do. Just let them be. Pick something that you want for your future. Draw it in by stepping closer towards that, enabling your life to take flight into the new intentions you've carved out for yourself. Give yourself permission to be creative, to be different, to be exceptional, and to have everything you've ever wanted. The greatest gift you can ever give yourself is permission to be phenomenal. So give yourself permission today to be and want everything that you want. As you move on through this day, keep your intentions fresh in your mind and only think of what you want next. Affirm it to yourself, and before you settle in tonight, think about it again. Then tomorrow morning when you wake up, you will be renewed and have a fresh outlook on life. Stay open to the process and know that it will all work out in the end. Everything that happens because it was meant to be. You can pick up that paintbrush again tomorrow and start a new project. Maybe try something you've done before and re-evaluate everything that's coming your way. It doesn't have to be difficult. It can be really easy. Be kind to yourself and enjoy the last hours of this final day of the old year. It's time to say goodbye to 2020.